I'm going to share with you guys the secret that I have discovered on my own, and that is how to farm Griffon's Eye fast, and I mean really fast. I found 3 Griffon's Eyes in a 48-hour period. I spent 10 months. It's been 10 months since the last time I found one before these 3 that I found in 48 hours. I found these by farming Terrorized Andariel in Hell. And I started farming her because, according to Maxroll drop calculator, she has the best odds of dropping Mara's Kaleidoscope and Arachnid Mesh, and you're still going to get the best odds next to Nightmare Andariel for finding the Stone of Jordan. There was just so many reasons to farm her, but then I started finding diadems dropping all the time from her and from the minions around her, but definitely from her as well. So I started asking myself, could this be the best place in the game to farm Griffon's Eye, even though Maxroll drop calculator says that the only diadem she can drop is the set one, but I already confirmed and recorded her dropping magic, rare, and then now I have unique. Now I've found the Griffon's Eye dropped directly by her, so now I know Maxroll drop calculator is wrong. So I wanted to show everybody that this is the best way. If you're looking for Griffon's Eye, holy crap, this is the fastest way to find it. This video is going to be a little bit longer than I would like it to be, but I'm going to show you all the highlights along the way of everything else that I found, and you're going to be surprised. This video is worth watching. It's worth spending the extra 10 minutes to watch a longer video. Trust me. As I said, this is not a modified version. This is legit. It is literally this insane when you're farming Andariel Terrorized. So we're just going to jump into the clips right now, and here we go. So this first clip, I didn't have audio working. It was a mistake, and it'll be fixed by the next clip. I just want to show you that a set diadem fell. Every time one does, that's a chance that it could have rolled unique and could have been a Griffon's Eye. And I'm going to be showing you TC87 drops throughout this entire video. And here at run count number 84, we have a rare sacred armor, just another TC87 that I wanted to show you. So on this clip, run number 98, we have 2 unique rings and a set diadem, another TC87 that could have rolled a Griffon's Eye. And we have a perfect dwarf star and a perfect Nagel ring. I just thought this was an interesting clip that I had to show you guys. So here we are on run number 107. Got a unique ring and just a nature's piece, but still a very notable item. So here we are on run number 122, and we got our first rainbow facet. I'm surprised it took that long. It actually, we got a 5-4 cold. I actually found 15 to 20 of these in my first 1,000 runs, so I was really shocked to not have found a lot more during this video. Here we are on run number 136, and in this clip, I found a Verdungo's, and normally I wouldn't even show a Verdungo's at all, but this one I decided to show because it's a physical damage received reduced by 15%. It scored perfect on that, so that's kind of nice. Here we are on run number 150, and yeah, I was not expecting this whatsoever. I was planning on making a video of about 1,000 to 2,000 runs of showing you how easy it is to find a Griffon's Eye. And then here I am at 150 runs and I find a Griffon's Eye. And let's just see this rule here. It just happens to be about the worst rule you can get because the negative to enemy lightning resistance is the only part of the rule that really matters, and it rolled negative 15, which is the lowest you can get. But so I planned on making this a really long video, and I can't just stop here at 150 runs and say, yep, look how easy it is to find a Griffon's Eye, because obviously it's not that easy. I got extremely lucky. So I'm going to keep going, and, well, I did keep going, and I'm going to show you my path to finding another Griffon's Eye. We'll see how long it takes me. Here we are on run number 214, and we have a Griswold's Redemption Caduceus. Some people might be excited about this find. To me, it just means we have another TC87 item. It's just showing how frequently the TC87s drop from Terrorized Andariel, which is what I'm interested in. So that's why I'm showing this clip. And here on run number 280, we have Arachnid Mesh. This is the second one I've found in about the last 1,200 runs, I'd say. They have the highest odds of dropping here out of anywhere in the game, according to what I've seen from Maxroll's drop calculator. But I don't know how much you can trust Maxroll's drop calculator, because they say that Griffons can't drop from Andariel, but I've proven that to be true more than once. So yeah, I still use it as a guide, and it's what got me farming here in the beginning, but I started farming really hard here because I was seeing diadems drop constantly, especially from Andariel, and Maxroll said that Andariel cannot drop any diadems. So I was determined to come here and prove that this is the spot to farm for Griffon's Eye. Here on run number 288, we have Tal Rasha's Guardianship, lacquered plate. I have found like 4 of them here in the last couple weeks. That's probably more than I've ever found. This is definitely a hot spot if you need Tal Rasha's armor, I would say for sure. So in this clip, I wanted to show you, we have a +1 offensive Aura's Grand Charm, which is, it's whatever. But look, we have a white Corona over here on the ground, which of course wasn't dropped by Andariel, but it was a chance for Crown of the Ages to roll another TC87. Trying to note as many of them as possible. Here on run number 349. Got a unique amulet and a set amulet, and set amulet's junk, and unique amulet, High Lord's Wrath. I wouldn't normally think too much of these because I kind of think they're common, but I actually started from complete scratch about 6 weeks ago, and I've already found 5 Stone of Jordans, 3 Mara's Kaleidoscopes. I've already got an Infinity. I've already got two Griffon's Eyes, and I've been waiting to find a High Lord's Wrath. It's weird when you need something that's common and you just can't find it, so I was actually pretty happy when I found this. Here in run number 363, it's just this white Archon staff on the ground I wanted you to note because it's another TC87 item. Run number 372, we have a Harlequin's Crest Shaco. Everybody loves finding one of those. Maybe not all the time. Yeah. It's one of those items, after you find a few, it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this now? But 140 defense, that's the best one I've found in quite a while, so I'm happy about this particular find. Here we have a unique ring, and it is another Nature's Piece. Noteworthy item. Run number 384. We have a rainbow facet. As I believe I've already said, I'm going to note every time we have a rainbow facet, regardless of quality, 4 to 5 poison. Here on run number 393, we have another Shaco. This place is just ridiculous for excellent drops for farming. Everything except for runes. So far, I think this place is just the best. I've seen a lot of runes drop here, but not one has been even a mid rune. Every single one has been a low rune. And we have a rare Sacred Armor, another TC87 item, dropped directly from Andariel this time, for sure. Seven MF Small Charm with 4% to cold resist. I love my 7 MF Small Charms, so these are always notable items. Run number 422. And I'm sure you can guess what this set amulet is. It's Terrorized, of course. Nice little find there, not too bad. So this unique ring I found, very interesting find at run number 431. We have a Wisp Projector ring with a perfect on the lightning absorb, 20%. It ranges between 10 and 20%. This is the best defense against Uber Mephisto in the game, in my opinion. This is a necessity to me if I want to make sure I don't waste my hard-earned keys when I am farming Hellfire Torches from the Ubers. So this is an excellent find. So here on run 442, what I found is an ethereal shadow plate, 4 sockets. And I just want to say I've found a number of 4-socketed Monarch shields. I found a 4-socket ethereal Colossus Vulge. I found a number of Threshers that weren't ethereal, but I believe this is an excellent place to farm for bases. So that's something to keep in mind when farming Terrorized Andariel. So run number 450, this unique ring is Stone of Jordan. I know it's weird. It's always on these round numbers that I find things. It seems to be like 450, 150 was the Griffons. There's other numbers that may be ahead of us that are also on these weird round numbers. This is actually at the point in time when I found this Stone of Jordan. It was the 4th one that I found from Andariel Terrorized in a 2-week period. A 2-week period. And I was doing other things. I was not spending all my time there. So, yeah, this is just a ridiculous place to find whatever it is you need. Seriously. This run is simply a 20 to life small charm. I just wanted to include it because these little things matter too. Here we have another rainbow facet. I want to include all of these because this is the best place in the game to find rainbow facets, I believe. This one wasn't a particularly good one, but just wanted to show you guys. Here on run number 496, another unique ring. What's it gonna be? Another Stone of Jordan. So this is the fifth one I found in like a 2-week period from Hell Andariel Terrorized. I found another one, believe it or not, the sixth one that I found in the past month. I took off all of my Magic Find gear to farm for bases in cow level, and the very first run after I took off all my Magic Find, the only thing I had left was the 50 MF from my Harlequin's Crest, and first run, Stone of Jordan. It was just one of those freak accidents which happen when you play a ridiculous number of hours. You're going to see these things eventually. But yeah. So in this clip, I'm just showing you a mythical sword dropped, a rare mythical sword, which is a TC87 item. They dropped so many times during these runs that there's no way I can show you all the times that the mythical sword dropped. But I'm showing you this one, and yeah, that's probably going to be it. So I paused it because I accidentally left the game without picking this item up. The unique Colossus blade you see is the grandfather. I missed it, and when I did my first 1,000 runs before I started recording to make this video, there was a wind force that dropped that I also missed and realized it as it was too late. It's the two items in the game that I can think of that were the most essential back in the original days before rune words, and they don't catch my eye anymore, and I missed them both because they're so rare for one thing, and they're not something that are sought after as much anymore. I mean, I would much rather make a faith or the new rune word mist than use a wind force. And grandfather, I mean, I could just use a grief for a low rune. But yeah, it sucks that I missed it. It would have been nice to have picked it up though. To shorten the video, I removed the previous clip of me finding a perfect Nagel ring. And here we have another unique ring. Ooh, this is one of those two unique rings. I love when that happens. Two unique rings from Andy at once. And this is a perfect Nature's Piece. Of course, man will heal. Perfect Nature's Piece. 30% to the poison resist, damage reduced by 11. That's perfect. I don't think I've found a perfect one before, so it was a nice find. In this clip, on run number 617, I'm just showing you that a socketed Corona dropped, which is a TC87 item, and it first tried to rule to be unique before it ended up moving down the chain, before it finally became a socketed item. So it tried to rule to be the Crown of Ages. That's why it's so important to point out every time these TC87 items drop. So in this run, found another rainbow facet. As I've said, they drop here so frequently, it's hard to believe. And we got a 5/4 lightning, very nice. I ended up throwing this into the third Griffons that I found in a 48-hour period. 48 hours, I found 3 Griffons. After 10 months without being able to find one, I found 3 in 48 hours because of these runs. On this run, all I found was another 20 to life small charm. You really can't get enough of these. These are always great to find. Here on run number 660. Unique amulet, what could it be? Mara's! This is the 4th Maras that I have found from Terrorized Andariel. So in this clip, I'm just pointing out the white sacred armor that you can see on the ground right now. TC87. Like I said, I'm trying to point out all those that I can. For the most part, I'm skipping some. Here on run number 697, we found our second Tal's armor. Tal Rasha's guardianship. Run number 720. Would you look at that? It's just, it's too easy. It's too easy. I think Blizzard broke the game. I am not using a modified copy of the game. I literally did find one at 150 runs and one at 720 runs. And if you go back before that, I found one that I wasn't recording, the last run I did before that. So in the last 721 runs, I have found 3 Griffon's eyes, legitimately. The only thing I did was I modified the time on my I changed the time on my computer so that I can force the terror zone I wish to run constantly, so that I can make the catacombs terrorized constantly so I can do these runs. But wow, yeah, I am going to make another video soon. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to find 2 or 3 more and just prove that this is not just a fluke. Yeah, I got really lucky. I think I got pretty lucky to get 2 in 720, but I can repeat this. I think I can farm 1 per day, and that's they broke the game if that's true, and I really do believe that's true. I believed it before I even started making this video. Yeah, there you have it. That's if you're trying to find Griffon's Eye. Spend all the time you can farming Andariel terrorized in hell. That's my advice to you.